received. Talkville is brought to you by Babbel. This is a great new sponsor, folks. This fall, you can start speaking a new language with Babbel. I've always wanted to do that. I always felt like I didn't have time, and this is the best place to do it. Why Babbel? Because it works. Instead of paying hundreds of dollars for a private tutor or fooling yourself with language apps that are a little more than games, Babbel's quick 10-minute lessons are designed by over 150 language experts to help you start speaking a new language in as little as 3 weeks. You know, I went to Mexico, and I know a few words, and it was so fun to be able to sort of, like, I wanted more. Like, I could say, bienvenidos a los Estados Unidos. That's welcome to the United States, but I shouldn't say that when I'm in Mexico. So with the help of Babbel, I could put sentences together because I like going to Mexico. And I love the Mexican people, and I want to be able to interact with them. And it's just so much more fun when you can actually communicate instead of asking, where's that? No hablo inglés all the time. You know, like, I don't speak English. It's fun. There's so many languages you could choose to learn. Babbel is designed by real people for real conversations. All of Babbel's tips and tools for learning a new language are approachable, accessible, rooted in real-life situations, and delivered with conversation-based teaching.
With Babbel, you can learn everything you need to have real-world conversations, from vocabulary words to culture. And all it takes is 10 minutes a day.
Babbel's conversation-based technique teaches you useful words and phrases to get you speaking quickly about things you actually talk about in the real world in as little as 3 weeks. I remember taking, like, classes in high school, which I don't really remember anything because you were learning so much at a time, and it was too much for my brain. Babbel's personalized learning content, real-time feedback, tracking, and visualizations help keep you focused and motivated. That's why 15 hours with Babbel is equal to 1 university semester. Did you hear that? Babbel is the way to go.
If you're serious about speaking another language, what Babbel can promise you are useful language skills along with learning the context, traditions, and culture the language you're learning is grounded in.
Make no mistake, Babbel's not just a game to occupy your time and make you feel like you're learning a language, and it's not overly academic and rigid. It's not always easy, but it's simple. Developed by over 150 expert linguists, Babbel gives you unlimited access to hundreds of award-winning lessons designed for all learners based on level and time commitment. Babbel is helping millions of people quickly and confidently have real-world conversations in a new language. Here's a special deal for our listeners to get you started right now. Get 55% off your Babbel subscription, but only for our listeners at babbel.com/talkville. Get 55% off at babbel.com/talkville, spelled BABBEL.com/talkville. Rules and restrictions may apply. Visit babbel.com for terms and details.